Hello again, it's me, Milton, Little Milto channel. So why are we going to be having a look at how a chuck works? Simple. This chuck's went a bit faulty. I don't think it's the drill manufacturers from Hitachi that the problem is. I think it's something we did take when we actually originally tried to remove the chuck off it. I'll explain a little bit more about that. So what's the problem? Now your head is tightening that up, right, just to prove it. Right, that's tight, okay? We're in the right way. Usually by about 4 hits it's loose. I think that was 5 before it actually dropped. Keeps doing it. Almost hit the dog the other night with it. So I thought it's about time, like, can I sort of this because it's coming out. It's okay, dog's fine. Got a bit of a shock, looked at his dirty, gave it a nice little treat, said I was sorry to it, so she's fine. Right, so I thought, well, really, and I actually have had this thing to bits and pieces before. Cleaned all the grease out of it in the vain hope that it might actually sort itself out, but it isn't. So what happened was, I couldn't originally remove the chuck off of this drill, and what happened was I took it to the service centre and I got the 230 pound gorilla to take it off. But what he did was, he didn't put the chuck setting correctly on the flats, or the Allen key if you like. He used a 12mm one, you see, and of course when he gave it a lot of pressure and moved it, it kind of slipped. Anyway, we tightened it back down correctly, hence this is why you should always make sure that it's on the flats, the flat bits here, your chuck. Anyway, he slipped it and eventually got it off. He did say it was tight. Hitachi had actually put it on with Hermetite, or that green stuff that actually locks up, Loctite, whatever you want to call it. They had put that on it, I don't know why. Anyway, so what do we need? Allen key, we'll need some safety glasses, just normal glasses. I've took the belt clip off, right? We'll need a circlips remover, although it's not a circlips we're removing, it's a spring clip we're removing, and a flat bladed screwdriver to remove the pin out of the inside. So first of all, we open the chuck up, you insert it in there, finding the slot head, because that's what they put into it, and to loosen this you have to tighten it. It wasn't that tight. Right, you unscrew this all the way, that's that. We then take this, we insert this in here. There's something else I've got to do first. Watch this, I'll start turning it the wrong way, I always do. Right, that's that in place. Tighten it up, put it into low speed, put it into drill mode. Right, it's in low speed drill mode. You place it on the bench like this, you get a hammer, I'll show you, and you come down very hard, holding the drill like this, bang, and it should come off. But I ain't using a hammer like that, I'm going to use this one here, and I'm just going to go out. Here we go. Is it loose yet? Yeah, it is. As I said, it's even stiff to come off. Right, now we've done that, we're going to slacken this. Get rid of the drill because we don't need that. Get rid of the hammer. Screwdriver there, there's a pin there, right, over there. So what's next? Now we have to remove over here, just bring this up just now a bit, the spring clip. Now, we'll switch cameras now and we'll come to this one here. Okay then. Oh yeah, circlips, this, that, glasses, screwdriver, right, that's, we've got everything. Okay, we'll switch to this camera. Right, inside there, inside here, there's a little spring clip inside here. Now, you can faff about for about the next half hour trying to lever it out with a screwdriver, or you can use something like this here. Now, I should really take something to cover this to stop it from going north and south, and yes, I have got my glasses on. So the idea is, you insert this into here, I'm trying to bring it up here a bit, and show you. Now, I might have to do this off camera, but I'm going to show you the technique. You put these in here, like that. You open it up, and you see how tricky it is. As I've mentioned, I might have to do this off camera. It's there. Hop. I've got it. Almost had it. Right, where's my thin screwdriver? Right, just try that again, one more go. Yeah. Right, I'll have to do this off camera, I think. One more and that's it. I'll try again, I think I had that. Nah, you have to do this off camera because it's very hard with the camera in my face. Right, and what I've done is, I've levered it up so far to here, right? This is when it gets tricky. This is when you've really got to take the cloth, right? And put the cloth over it. Because if you don't, this thing's going to go north, south, east, west. And if you ain't wearing safety glasses, probably in your eye, right? That's it. No, it's not quite off yet. Cover it again, like so. There it is, it's off. Trust me. And you think it was hard to come off? Wait till it has to go back on again. Right. Now, this bit here just lifts off, revealing what's inside. A little cap there, see? Okay, right. We'll put that up there. We'll remove this, we'll remove the rest of the stuff away. So what's inside? Right. Right. Well, does this look like it is? Here's another retaining ring. Wow, look. Inside. Now, there is the clip here, which is part of the stop here. I'll get this thing here. Is it going to show up on camera? We've got like this here, right? This part of the retaining spring, and this actually only goes on one way. We're going to have to take this off, and we're actually going to put a popper punch and see if we can popper punch this side and this side to see if we can actually get it to grip a bit better. Right, but we'll leave this off just now. Now, we have ball bearings here. Oh, very nice, isn't it? Look at this. Right. So, now, lift this up and have a look at it. Now we can clearly see this one here is falling down. So what I'll do is I'll put this back on again. Try and keeping them all up there. Right. The same place. And this is the key to it. When we turn this black bit here, right, there are actually tiny little bits inside there that obviously connect onto it to turn it round, which are on this bit here. Rather simple, right? And of course you can see now it's all over the place, so what I'll have to do is wind it all the way down and show you. So now we're beginning to see what the crucial elements are of a chuck. Right, a bit more. Right, you can see right through there now, daylight, that's where the Torx bolt went in there, which is a slot headed screw, which is reverse thread. Right, now that it's all the way down and round like this, when we turn the black bit here, which it's got little plastic bits there, you can see them jutting up, right, hopefully, right, they sit into this bit here and they turn this, and this is part of your locking mechanism here. This is the bit we're going to be taking off, and I'm going to try popper punching it to see whether or not I can make it come out a bit more and make it stick. I have ordered a new chuck. Right, so when we turn it, it turns on this, and it turns on the thread round here, pulling these up like so. And this is how it actually works. Keep going. Of course it's not going to come up even because it's nothing really supporting it, it's loose, and of course this one's got to come up wrong. I know it is, yeah. You see? And that's the idea behind it. So, what can fail is, inside here, this ring here, you can see the thread. Hopefully it comes out on camera. You can see the thread round here, and this is the actual key. This, in a lot of cases, is part of what fails and damages the chuck. You can't actually get it to move round, or you actually knock some teeth off of these things here. It's actually a very well constructed chuck, this, I have to admit. It's not an El Cheapo one, and the backing plate, is it metal? Yeah, it is. And it's metal. No, it's plastic. This is actually plastic here. Bit disappointing, but at least they actually have a little bearing race in there, which is quite a surprise actually. I never noticed it the last time I did it to bits. So, I mean, yeah, we could, in theory, if we turn this down, can we? Oh, look at this. Right? Right? We could take the whole thing to little bits and pieces, right, by actually removing one of these just now. Remove one. Right, there we are. We've removed one now. Right? And you can see on here, I'll keep it up on the camera, I'm getting a bit low now, right, how it actually all works. And what the funny bit is, you think, oh, that's a bit that grips. It's not. That's a bit there that grips. And we'll have a closer look at this and bring it in a bit. We can turn it nice and slowly, how the light hits it. And you can see here, this is the crucial bit here, which actually grips your actual drill bits here. Normally they're either two, one either side, but this has got one on the centre, which chances are it won't be as good a grip as the ones with the two that have it on the either side here. You see? So now we've seen this, so we'll leave that just now in bits and pieces. We're not bothered about it. The bit we are interested in is actually this bit. Can we get this bit here out of here? Is this still going to do it? Or am I going to have to use... I think I'll use the flat bladed screwdriver for this. Right? So we just push this in like so. Right, which is done now. We'll try clipping it up like so. Done. We'll go to this side and we'll do this side now. Try and lift this up a bit. Right, it's coming. Remember which way it goes in, like so. So this is the bit that actually has the locking mechanism on it, and this is why it's bypassing this here. So I'm going to try doing is get a bit of wood and I'm going to try pupper punching it. So we'll switch to the other camera for this one. Right, try with a small pupper punch first of all. See if we can actually put a dent in it or something. No. Went out of the wood though. I'll try it on the nut. Nuts are a bit harder. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, we'll try the big one. Oh, popped off. Oh, God, wait. But then not right. We'll try the bigger bit then, because I don't think this is going to work. Nope. It's just coming flying off. E. Nah. It's not going to work. It's too thick the metal, I can tell you now. And it's just coming flying off. Try marking it with a small one first. Right. See if that'll make a mark on it and stop it from sliding off. Got it. Nah. Never even marked it or dented it. Epic fail. Anyway, as I say, I've ordered a new chuck, right? So what we'll do is, we'll reassemble this again. We'll have a quick look how to reassemble it. And then we'll see if it works. Okay then, let's get this thing sorted out. Okay then. Switch camera again. Right, reassemble this again. Now, we know it only goes in a certain way. Let's make sure we put it in the correct way then. Right, looks like that. Should be easy enough to do. That's in there, and this thing has to be in there. There we are, we're back in. Right, so that goes like that. This piece here goes in here like so. But oh no, it has went in, no problem. Right, what we'll do is we'll screw everything down to the very bottom and we'll start from scratch. That's the way to do it. Is it going up or down? Right, push these down at the bottom. Like so. There's one a bit of squint. Come on, there you go. Right. So we put this piece here on like so. Oh, no, it's not going on. Always the best laid plans always end up going wrong. Obviously, it doesn't work like that. Ah, yes, I've got it now. Take it up to top that way. And make sure it's joined together. That they're all even. Clever stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's even. There we are. Aha! See? Just get clever. Right, next piece to go on is this piece here. Right? Make sure we get this in the right direction. Now, this obviously wants to go on a bit further, but it's not. So we'll just have to be careful with it. It might sit a certain way. Nope. Try it this way. Now obviously I'm doing something wrong because this should be further down, because I'm never going to get that spring clip on like this. It came off, so I can go back on again. Oh, teeth are all off again. This could be a simple case off a camera job. Yeah. Yeah, there's part of the problem. I'm not sitting in here right, and that's what's going wrong. Right. Watch a grown man struggle. Right. Spring clip back in. Sorry. Not spring clip. Roller thing. It's always the same, they come to bits no problem, but rebuilding them can be a part. But the majority of chucks you can't do it this way, because of the way they're built. Once you get them apart, they ain't going back together again. Alright. Even this up a bit. It's not going to even up. I should have left it tight. Yeah. Oh, has it done it again? Yeah, it has. Just evening this up, that's all. Every time you put it on, it moves it. Right. Yeah. Right, it's got to be a fiddly job now, just taking too long. Right. Getting these things in the right position. I had it right the first time round and I shouldn't have slackened it, right? So now we just give it a good firm push into place. That's in place now, and guess what? Now we have to take the whole thing to bits and pieces, and now we have to put this bit back in again because it fell out. Brilliant. Right, and this piece here actually only goes on one way anyway, right, for some unknown reason, but it does. Okay, next job. How do we get that clip back in there, that spring clip? There are a couple of ways we can force it. Right, like so, round, like so, and hopefully we can maybe squash it down and do it that way. Oh, wrong one, screwdriver. Or we're going to end up using the circlips on this one. I think I'll just use the circlips on it, see if I can actually get it with them. Right, a bit off camera, but never mind. Right, see if we can do it. Right, it's going to be real awkward. This, I can see it now. I got it on before, I'll get it on again. There we go. It's going. It is gone. It's on. Always handy to have a set of circlips around, because you never know. They come in very, very, very handy. Right. We've got this on, everything seems good. Right. Does the chuck open? Oh, guess what? That's what you get for being too much of a hurry. Now I'm going to take it back off again and put that on. Wow, this is turning into a disaster. Right, finally we get to the last bit. We're just pushing it down into place, like so. Yeah, another 5 minutes wasted. Right, so now we're going to have to put this thing back on again and see if it's going to work. So how do we do that? Okay then. Gosh, I forgot to move the light as well. However, it's just a quick job. Quick job, yeah, with all the disasters on it. Right, simple. We now take this, we now screw this on here. Making sure we get it on the right threads. So, now, because the chuck is actually closed, we have fun here. Yeah. Open it up, spin the drill. Right, now, flip again. No, there is a reason for this. Right, we had it that way to loosen it, now we've got to tighten it. Same thing. Right, just a quick job. Don't go ballistic weight and hit it in the middle of next week. There is no need for that to carry on. That's enough. It should be tight enough. Because by the time the Torx bolt goes into place, oh, right, should be fine. Can we get in? Yes. Drop that in there nicely, like so. And remember, this time it's the opposite way about to tighten it up, like you were taking it off. I hate slot heady screws, I really do. Let's go. It's gone tight. Yeah, it's got tight. Right, making sure we're on the right one. We've got the right screwdriver. No, wrong screwdriver. What the big one for this? Remember, try and use the right size screwdriver. You don't want to damage this inside. Right, get a nice turn round. Right, we'll stick it back up at high speed. We're in drill mode, so that's good. Right. Yeah. Right, does it still drop? Well, let's find out. And flats, no. Right. Be there. Don't know what it did. Yeah, I slackened it a bit. Ah, here it goes. Right, yeah, it's still slackening. Right. Oh, a bit nutchy. Not as bad, but it's still doing it. So, anyway, let's cancel that. Right, so now we'll just wait till the new chuck arrives then. Okay then. Well, I got sick and tired of waiting for the other chuck to come, the one I ordered, the Bosch chuck. That's up there. Now. So, and what happened? Apparently Amazon have lost the chuck. They don't know where it is. Cool. So anyway, last night about 5:30, we found another chuck for £19, Makita. So we ordered it, and it came today. Perfect. So this cost me £19. It looks like I'm going to get a refund off Amazon for this mess. So we thought, right, we'll do this. Now, once I get this chuck fitted onto here, there is no guarantee that the same problem might not arrest. It might actually still keep coming undone. Now, how is this supposed to open? Is it open like this? Right, that bear reason. Oh, there it is. Oops. The SDS bit fell out. I will keep that, keep it safe. Where's the original chuck? There's the original chuck. Wow, this chuck feels a bit heavier. About the same weight. Anyway, we'll get rid of this. We don't need that. Not if it's got any instructions on it. Right, look at this. Right. Allen key, where are we? Yeah, we went and lost the damn thing. Right, this is about the third chuck now that we've had actual problems with in the house over the years, that is. So it just goes to show that they can actually go faulty. And doing it again, turning it the wrong way. Right. Ooh, nice. No, still not in place, right? Uh-oh. Right. Come on, get on. Gotta make sure you get it on the flats. And that's what's wrong, I didn't get it on the flats. Flats? Yep, it's on the flats. Right. This is metal. Sorry, plastic. Metal. That's metal at the end. Oh, it's got a spinny bit again, like this one has. And this bit here is. What it is, it's one of them that you tighten that way, you see. So, unlike this one, which is just a one piece. So in other words, if the brake was to break on this, it wouldn't really matter. Right. I'll put it in there. Rewind it on, like so. Right. And we got a nice little hammer. Again, give it a quick done. Remember, in low gear, in drill mode. There we are. That's tight enough. Right. Right, let's get the screw in, which is still here. Why they put a slot head is beyond me. Right, screwdriver. Remember, it's opposite thread, so it is. I'll have to open this up a bit more. It's actually loosen it to tighten it. You think nowadays they do away with slot-headed screws, but no. Yeah, just saying. Third chuck that has went faulty with us over the years. Although it might not be as faulty as what we think it is, because it could still let go yet. What do you think? That looks weird. Alright, okay. Right, where's my thing? There it is. So let's see if this one will let go. Ugh. Alright. Weird. It's a lot smaller. It feels a lot smaller in the hand. Right, high speed. Okay then. Here goes. Well, I think we can safely say that. I think we can safely say that that chuck is definitely broken. What am I going to do with it? Well, apart from the fact I've got this little SDS bit here, I could maybe use it on an SDS, but chances are no. What I'll do is, I'll find a drill that really hasn't got a powerful brake on it, and I'll probably stick it on that one. I know it doesn't look exactly brilliant, but I think the Bosch chuck would have been better, to be honest with you, because it was more compact, and that's why I wanted it. But at the end of the day, it's just a chuck. It'll work. Adds a bit of different character to it, I suppose. So, there you have it. So, there was one comment actually on my channel. Somebody actually said about chucks, right? Because I put a warning out about DeWalt chucks. And I have to admit, I do agree with him that the chances are that the drill and the chuck will be so goosed by the time you're finished with it that replacing chuck won't be an option, and there'll be newer models out anyway, so you probably just change and go to a newer model. To be honest with you, I do agree with that actually. I mean, the amount of drills that we've actually had and went faulty, I think family members destroy the chucks more than anything else, because they put the wrong things inside the chuck and seize up inside. What is the common fault? Usually they get wet inside and they have a hard life, and eventually they start corroding up, and then somebody winds them all the way back and they jam, and then the water pump pliers come out and they try and unjam it, and then all you hear is this big crack inside. And I showed you the actual teeth on the actual the jaws that grab it when they come out. And what happens is, once they're broken, that's it. It's like a never-ending story, and then they eventually knock up. And the other one's SDS drills, of course. People put SDS bits inside, and of course SDS bits are really hard on the end, and of course they don't grip. and they will spin, and of course being the shape they are, they end up destroying the jaws. They either bend them, twist them a little bit, or they take chunks out of them, and that's it. Anyway, it's fixed now, it's back working again, so I can relieve the old sigh of relief and get on with it now. But thing is, if I actually had to wait, and I was dependent, and this was the only drill that I actually had, I'd be goosed waiting, because Amazon messed up and lost the chuck. They don't know where it is. So it's been sent out, and now they haven't got a clue where it is. So anyway, it looks like I'll be getting a refund. Anyway, so as I said, it was a cheaper chuck. It was £19, where I think the other one was £26. I think it was a better chuck in some respects because it was shorter. Would I fit the other chuck on when it comes? Yeah, probably will actually. Anyway, enough's enough. My name's Milton, channel's called Little Mouthful. Subscribe if you want, thumbs up, thumbs down. At least I gave you a laugh at the fact was how much of a mess I made trying to rebuild the chuck. So fine, this goes to show how I'm not infallible, I suppose you could say. So anyway, bye now, and thank you very much for watching. Okay, bye.